Hi there and welcome back, my friends, to the Lords of the Fjords, and we're getting back to the fjords. Finally, we have beaten Finland. The Kingdom of Finland is now ours. Look at that, we have these old countries back that have never been good for us, but at least they have been exciting. So, that is what we wanted, that part of Finland. We will not part with this, though. And you can see already the mess we're in, as we have so many children that they will probably start to try to kill each other. And we can now choose an ambition again. We're the legendary now because we converted a couple of people here to the Germanic faith. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, I think these guys, Chief Chalka of Kurzenesk, no, not this guy. Well, their ruler, basically. Their ruler was converted because we helped. Let's hope that this stays that way. So what we can do right now is, as you can see here, we have some old Germanic countries. We should try to convert them, of course. What we should also do is send our armies back. The retinues, maybe we'll keep them here. It should be kind of okay here. There's enough supply for everything in a normal winter, also in a severe winter. Then we've got these guys, let's merge them. And we can disband them again because we don't need them anymore, because there was an uprising here and it was beaten. Now let's look at the ambitions we can take. We can build a war chest. If we have a kingdom 700, or we could see the realm prosper, but I think building a war chest is much more realistic. Even if he wouldn't want war, he's wounded and has the flu, so he's not in a good, healthy state. I'd rather maybe see the realm prosper than build a war chest. But he believes that building a war chest is a necessary thing to defend. His Brage is really good at all things, or not really good, but reasonably competent, and with the help of his council, he's sometimes exceptional, for example in state learning or in the martial arts. So he's basically a ninja of ruling. We are threatening, so we shouldn't go for more than this. Definitely we can imprison someone. Jarl Thorfinn of Sealand. We should look at why. He wants to kill this guy, Tryggve Folkesson, commander of Sealand. Well, I don't know. Does he like us? Well, he doesn't hate us. He wants a seat in the council. That's why he doesn't like us, but otherwise, he's a pretty good schemer. And has seduction focus. And he's still young. Maybe we'll have a job for him in the future, but we'll see. And we have recovered wealth from the flu now. Coughing, fever and headache are just unpleasant memories. That is good because it costs us a lot of health. I feel better. Now we're only wounded anymore from our initial duel here. People are forming defensive pacts against us. There's some wars going on. Well, we'll wait a bit. Now that we have 2 kingdoms, it's a little bit time to see if we can get more countries too. Because we really have a meager amount of countries. My goodness, what's happening here? And why is this? Does this even matter? Oh, because we're everywhere. We're just like everywhere, and that's why it matters. This here matters a bit. They can't do anything here. I mean... And the old wound, well, it wasn't so old, it was pretty fresh, has finally healed, leaving a pretty grotesque scar behind. Now we're scarred. Which we have, yeah, which gives us more prestige. Rumors that your half-sister Damaguta has been influenced by her guardian's splendor. And she's properly Pictish now. I hope it's a beneficial influence. Well then. News from China. We're not interested in the news from China, unlike our predecessors. My goodness, we have so many vessels right now. Grima. Who is Grima? That's one of her courtiers. After I told Grima it was time to head on home, she looked at me with a grin on her face and told me to race her home, leaving me to carry everything on my own. Yeah, we'll race her. I mean, come on, we've just healed all our wounds. We would be happy to be, would really be happy to be healthy again and raise her. Also, we need a focus for her. Let's roll that. We have a 4. That means it's going to struggle. And let's raise her, actually. Grima never seems to be grumpy, always playing without a care in the world. It will change. She's playful now. Nice. Goodness. Let's see, we have a lot of prisoners. We should see, I mean, we have the chiefess of Leerborg imprisoned. She has no intrigue and all. You can go. And who is that? Alfhild. I don't even know. She's strong. A strong child. Let's wait for a bit. Alfhild. Is that his daughter? Yeah, he accepts again. And there's more Bothhild. And we have built a war chest. That was quick. Beatrix Abonid. Well, thankfully it's only a defensive pact, right? Wow, everyone joins the defensive pact against us. Elin. I don't even know. Let's pick an ambition. Let's see the realm prosper. I mean, it's certainly a good idea to have a little bit of peace. We're also not a warrior king. We're kind, diligent, a bit paranoid. We're ambitious though, but we have fulfilled a big ambition in this. So we're shy and scarred and a tribalist. Charismatic negotiator as well, so we're kind of a jack of all trades. Everyone joins the pact against us. Except paying your ransom for the safe return of Elin. Let's see what we have in Kuloi. Going in Kuloi. What? Loyal servants, such as I. Bertil of Winchester asks. Deserves some recognition. The county of Duina. We only have 3 counties. My good man. I would be so happy to grant you this deserved reward, but That's a little bit not that good. How is this going? Let's see, can we give someone back? Nice. That's good. I cannot imprison anyone at the moment. We can hold a great blot, but we should maybe see to it that they are who would be here? A Norse reformed one, theologian and all, lowborn though. The Seer of Olierborg. And she even likes us, kind of. Was it Bothild? Wait, no. Bothild. Let her go free, I guess. Cannot ransom her. Because there's no interest in her. Can we even... We would absolutely invite her to court. She has a husband. Yeah, let's release her from prison. And we've got Hazaba, who absolutely hates us. Then we have Karin of Kem, has a hair lip and is a bastard. She doesn't like us, but that might change. We cannot ransom her because there's no interest in her. Yeah, we'll not kill Childs. We'll release her from the prison. We have Malfrida, who really doesn't like us. She's also Slavic pagan. Yeah, let's leave her in. We have Rikissa, who likes us, actually. She's a chaste Norse reformed pagan. Probably a concubine of Thorbjörn. Let's release her from prison. Yeah, she's a concubine. We have this woman, Semir Ketilsdottir. The seer and commander of Kem. Her husband would really be bad to have our new people killed for this. I mean, Malfrida is an exception. Tatiana is possessed and Slavic pagan. Yeah, maybe that's not so great for us. So we have two known plots to kill people. It's not that important. Let's start the Great Blot, I think. You've sent out summons to all of your vassals for the blot. Those that have been baptized or profess to follow the teachings of the evil prophet will have to offer gold to be exempted from this magnificent feast. Yeah, here we'll go for a reverence to trees, Thor, and Odin. I can hardly wait. Oh, also, our seer, where is our seer? He's in Zau-Zergi. Where is that again? Zhao Zergi to proselytize. Here. He doesn't need to proselytize there anymore. We can just send him to Kem. The guests have arrived, and the time has come for the blot to begin. We gather outside the temple and start by offering animals as sacrifice to the gods. Probably some ox or pigs. But the meat is prepared for the feast that is to follow. The blood is sprinkled on statues of Odin, Thor, Freyr, and the other gods, as well as on the worshippers themselves. Now for the human sacrifices. The hangman readies the ropes. Tatiana, yeah, she's evil. At least she has no support for us. It's brought up from your dungeons and escorted to the temple, even as the noose is placed around her neck. Tatiana stares vacantly ahead without betraying any emotion whatsoever. It would seem she has accepted her fate. All Father, we offer you this sacrifice. She's possessed by an evil spirit. Hazaba. Is brought up from your dungeons and escorted to the temple. He was the leader of that uprising against us. When he sees the dangling noose about to be placed around his neck, he pushes the nearest guard aside and makes a desperate run for it, but to no avail. Your man dragging, kicking and screaming back to the temple. All Father, we offer you this sacrifice. And Malfrida. Yeah, she's a shield maiden of a very wrong faith. But maybe she'll feast in Valhalla. She's brought up from our dungeons and escorted to the temple, even as the noose is placed around her neck. Malfrida stares vacantly ahead. Without betraying any emotion whatsoever, it would seem she has accepted her fate. We offer you this sacrifice. All Father. The sacrifice over the feast at the end of the blot can now begin. The meat of the animals that were sacrificed has already been prepared, and the barbecue is ready. There's plenty of mead and beer to go around. The celebrations begin. Is there beer? Is there really beer? I'm not sure. Is there beer this time? Probably not. There's no beer. There is some kind of ale though. Let the celebrations begin. Aha! The majority of the population has been converted to the Germanic faith in Kem already. Your humble seer Anund of Southampton. Wow, he's fantastic. I mean, what is he? He's basically... wow. Really some kind of Nordic Jesus. People opposing us. The feast's over and with it the blot. It will be at least 9 years until we hold the next one. As our vessels return home, most seem to agree that the ceremony was well worth the trip, and the barbecue as well. Until next time. Ooh. So many people joining the pact against us. Can negotiate with Ale. Ale of Ale's host. Onega, no. He's in Kargopol or what? Here he is. Charge! Scrungles of Nenetsia has formed an alliance with Arnbjorn of Snoper. Our half-brother. Another Scrungles. Oh, young Scrungles, our son, has finished his education in diplomacy. I notice with pride that he has attained nothing less than a masterful level of knowledge. Our son and heir to the kingdom of Nenetsia is a grey eminence. 9 more diplomacy, 2 more learning. He's a prodigy. Well, wow. Just wow. He's more interested in the same gender though, but he's also cynical, erudite, humble, and militant, or oddly militant, even though he's very bad at martial arts. And he's heavily guarded still, so he has survived. Wow, I mean, if we ever play him, that will be very interesting. Let's have a look at his wife. She's attractive, a tribalist, uncouth though, cynical also, and patient. And a fortune builder, so together they will make a great team in forming some kind of, or making some kind of realm. That's crazy, and he won't have probably affairs with other women. Prince Scrungles can marry. Yeah, of course, we know not much, so yeah, he shall marry. It's time to get going for our son. He must do the duty to keep the clan alive. Have a great time until next time, and happy gaming. We'll see each other then, and let's see what happens now in the realm where the sun never goes down, or something like that. Well, we have west to the east nearly as much as former Rome. We'll see if we can somehow secure these countries, or if we wisely decide to give all of this up. A great time until next time, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel signing out. May Odin guard your dreams.